And welcome back. A Zamboni driver. Continuing into Anor Londo. I changed my gear around a little bit. Quick roll, all that good stuff. I beefed up my endurance a little bit. This is a spot that they said go straight across. So I go straight across, stand on this, and it's an elevator. Yeah. I don't know, some people get really... Anor Londo has a couple places that people really get stuck. One is there, actually, because they don't realize that's an elevator. The next one is one that I understand, and I believe I actually got stuck. I might have had to seek help online. And we find a nice gargoyle friend, because we haven't seen these guys in a little while. This guy does not respawn, but he's clearly not considered a boss, so you still can cut off his tail. And obviously, he's not that hard to fight. One more? Yeah. Ooh, I got lots of stuff. Ooh, I like the helm. Let's see if I can wear that. I can wear it. I'm going for it. Haha! Behold my winged hat. Oh, cool. Anyway, all the way over here, there is a nice dead end for us. Eventually it will be a path, but we can't do anything yet. Now here, this is the spot where a lot of people actually get confused. The path you actually go on is right there. You walk there and you walk up that thing. A couple goodies for us to get first, so I'm gonna grab those. I don't remember if there's anything actually up here. I always think there is, and I'm probably always wrong about it, but the box down there we can get, and I think that's actually it. Oh, there's stairs here. Cool. So yeah, we'll drop down on this box and get free stuff. I've been playing a little bit around with my equips to try and get the best, well, not the best, but you know, a decent setup in terms of defense, poise, and weight. And the short answer is it's really hard to get everything you want. You know, if you want a lot of poise, you're going to be heavy. There's almost no way to get around it. The wolf ring helps a great deal with that. But other than that, the really only way to get a lot of poise is to go wolf ring and Havel set. Now we're introduced to a new enemy. These are considered painted guardians, or painting guardians. They carry throwing knives, so they actually do have some range. I don't think they parry, or at least not much. They're not too hard to fight. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do over here. You notice there's an item on that chandelier. The secret to getting that is cut the chain on the chandelier, which is actually right where we're going. Oh yeah, I had a whole bunch of souls. I actually put them all into endurance. I thought about moving them around a lot, and I just decided to just go straight endurance. So, not particularly exciting, but I think we're up to 30. Yeah, 30 endurance. Basically, you want to get to 40 endurance, probably at some point, because that's the point... I believe that's the point that absolutely maxes out your stamina gauge. After that, you still increase your. This is a nice time to have some range just to mess with them, but a shield will do just fine. This is not an ideal place to fight, I gotta say. No! You jerk. Hey, he followed me. Good start. Good start. So yeah, probably unless you have a rapier type weapon, you're not going to want to fight on those. What I should have done is I should have just gone with my Great Combustion to light him on fire. Oh well. The gargoyle will not respawn, so he'll be gone. Man, I can't believe I did that. that on there. How many knives do I actually have anyway? 3. Screw it. You can get back at them and throw the knives at them and get them to, you know, they recoil a little bit when they get hit by the knives, so you can get them to fall off ledges or stuff like that. But yeah, it definitely took the community a little bit to establish that this is the path you're supposed to take, and I can see why people didn't think this was the intended path. It's, you know, it's a little, you know, tricky. I mean, it's not ridiculous, but oh well. Oh yeah, you guys are alive. I remember. Of course, if I was willing to take off the covetous gold serpent ring, I would probably be having a slightly easier time, because I could have either better armor with the Havel's ring or more poise or basically anything. But I like drops and I hate grinding, so if I'm not going to grind too much, then I need the drops. You know, stuff like this gargoyles helm are not, you're not guaranteed to get one by the end of the game, and I like it. I think it looks cool. So, all right. So if I stand here, I think he's just gonna throw knives at me until I don't know that he has a limited amount of knives. What I do know is that every time I get hit with a knife, oh, proving me wrong. I think I killed him before he fell off. Oh well. So little has been lost. Okay. So like I said, this is the chandelier that the item's on. Just cut the chain, and then eventually you'll be able to go down there and get it. Don't worry about it just yet. Alright, I count 2 more painted guardians. The platforms aren't that hard to stay on, but now that I've already fallen off once, I'm a little paranoid. Yeah, it is enough to kill him. A couple more throwing knives. You know, the heavier weapons definitely will pull you around a little bit more in this area, and that can be very nerve-wracking. You can actually jump from here to over there by the fog gate where you're supposed to go, but I'm way too cautious now. More throwing knives, thank God. Throwing knives aren't bad, they're just not particularly helpful. But they are a somewhat quick ranged option for moving forward. Alright, I'm gonna hit this fog gate. Oh, I can't do what I wanted. Oh well. Over there's a chest. You can actually get that, but you got to be willing to. You got to be willing to risk yourself a little bit. I'm gonna run here and first and get rid of it. Oh, I missed him. No, jumping attack. Yeah. Nothing? Okay. Basically, what we do is we go here, you go down the altar, next to the giant boob statue. Up here, there's this amazing chest. Oh, gorgeous view. Yeah. What do you want? Okay, and then you gotta basically roll between these pillars or jump or whatever. It's not too bad, but. And there's gonna be another painted guardian in this corridor too, I believe. Which is a little small to be swinging a giant sword around, so. Go back to the fire. And we pick up another divine blessing. We actually, there's not a lot of divine blessings in the game. And they're very good because they're full heals and such, so. You know, they're worth picking up whenever you get the opportunity. And of course, any item, there are going to be people who have either done a lot of grinding or simply just cheated, and they have infinite amounts. But oh well. All right, now we are on this unique contraption, which is actually a bridge. It's a twirly bridge. It's not its official name, but that's what I call it. That's where we came from, and that's where we eventually want to go. And this control changes its height. But at the level it's at, we can actually... It has two things, basically. It's got a straight across bridge at the top, and then a lower option here. I think I aggroed him. I'm not 100% sure. I think I did. There's also another gargoyle that's going to be chilling out on or nearby this. Right now it's at the highest level, so it'll only move in one direction. Oh, I hear you. I don't see you. Alright, I'm moving it. So we push. A giant thing, and the whole contraption just turns a little bit. Rotates 90 degrees, and makes a nice bridge. So now we can get from the bonfire to this spot immediately. Lucky us. Hey! I was wondering when you'd show up. Can I do plunging? Oh, I couldn't do the plunging. Where did you go? I want to cut your tail off. For no reason at all. I cut his tail off, but I didn't get anything for it. Jerk! Oh well. This can actually go down a whole nother rotation. I'm going to leave it where it is for right now. The downside is, of course, anytime you move it, you run the risk of, having a slightly more difficult path should you die. So I'm going to leave it right where it is, and I am going to head this way. I'm not going to go in here. There's an optional area that you can go through, right about here. It's actually to examine the painting over there. Really? You lived? Oh well. Examine the painting at the end, you'll get sucked into it. And if you're a new player, it's actually not the greatest place to end up, because it's not particularly easy to get out of, and there are no blacksmith, like right now I can get the Firelink if I really want to go all the way through Sens and such. But, oh, you're healing? Sure. If you get in the painting, you can't get out without going all the way to the end of it. So if you're really struggling in there, you're kind of stuck. There is a boss in there, but you do not have to fight the boss to leave. And because it's an optional area, you don't have to fight the boss, at all, or go in there. I will be going in there, just not yet. I mentioned that you get the ability to warp. There's my treasure from the chandelier. You get the ability to warp later, but it will not warp you into or out of that area. Actually, it might warp you into. I don't know. I don't know if you can get into it from there, but you absolutely cannot get out of it by warping. You must exit the way it is intended. I thought I killed you. So many throwing knives. I don't use the throwing knives. There's a reasonable reason to use them. I mean, they're quick. Ooh, they're quick. They don't do great damage, but they do stagger most of the weaker enemies. And they're great for getting aggro control, so you can pull enemies or whatever. But I just don't use them that much. But yeah, we got the Greater Magic Weapon, which is a really nice spell if you have any intelligence at all. Not, if you're an intelligent person, but if you're... That almost killed me. That would have made me very sad. Black Iron set. The Great Sword and Black Iron Great Shield. Very heavy set. Not bad. It is actually pretty decent, but it is exceptionally heavy, so... It's not something you're going to be able to wear in quick roll at this point in the game, but... for a different player type, a different build, different play style, you can definitely make something out of it. definitely, definitely. 12 minutes to Wapner. Sorry. I when I started doing a little LPing, I was always wondering how much, if I should really start like doing movie quotes and all that. And well, I personally love movie quotes, and I'll go down first. I don't know why I'm rolling. I'm going to set it down one more level to the bottom level. But yeah, I don't know how much to really quote, because you know, they annoy some people. They're and obviously people who don't get them don't get anything from them. But I don't know. So, and I don't watch as many movies as I used to. So I have very unusual gaps in my movies knowledge and all that. So it's kind of sad. But we have a nice little bonfire here. This one is not kindled like the other one, so it won't put us up to 10 flasks. But we could kindle it. We got plenty of souls. We have plenty of humanity. That is Gwyn. Yeah, that's Gwyn. You get the Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. I don't actually have use for that. But if you come here with, I believe it's the Dark Moon Seance Ring that you can get later, you can actually go through there, and there's a Covenant and an optional boss fight with, you know, some decent rewards afterwards. Not amazing rewards, but I mean, now, how exactly you were supposed to know to use that ring there? Well, you're hinted at because of the sun's. See, if I try to go down another level, it won't let me. Yeah, contraption does not move. So we gotta go back to the mid level here. But yeah, the Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. I'll just go over this while it's. It suggests that's you know, the Lord's. That's an important part for the Lord Gwyn and his children. And the Dark Moon Seance Ring, I believe, has a description referencing Lord Gwyn as well, and so that's how you're supposed to make the connection. You know, it's pretty well hidden, and I actually kind of like how it's, you know. I also like this. This is a nice little touch. It's like there are little stairs for regular people, and there are bigger stairs for bigger people. Although I feel like if these are really for the giants and such that are around, that they should be even bigger. But a couple more of these jerks. Once again, you probably don't want to fight them both at once. But it's not that hard to deal with. Be careful around here, because, well, you can't get through that, and neither can that demon. It was like the one that we saw that brought us here, but he's, you know, trying to kill us. You can't. You can still get attacked by him through that gate. So probably something you want to avoid. Getting mauled by things that you can't really fight. That attack actually hits kind of all around. It makes, even if you don't get hit directly, it'll cause you some staggering or some stamina damage. Oh yeah, real quick about these demon guys. Most of them use lightning-based attacks. I always thought there would be a neat thing down there, but there's not. And I really thought there'd be a neat thing in here, but there's definitely not. So I don't know. I always thought it would meant something. Let's see some. But yeah, these guys, they use lightning attacks. So if you're using a lightning spear, you're probably gonna hurt yourself or get hurt. I am actually gonna bring back those knives that I was just bashing the other minute. But I have so many of them, and I have some guys that I don't want to fight all at once. So we're coming now to the a lot of players' most hated parts of Anor Londo, and even of the majority of the game, is throwing his little lightning spears at us because he's strangely not coming up here. Oh, now he's coming up and he's gonna stab me in the face. Yeah, they're big and they're awkward, and they like to stab. I really thought I hit him on that shot, but oh well. There's another one right here, so do not get attacked from behind while going after that guy. And I think I'm going to make that guy over there commit suicide. Because I don't like the way he looks at me. You can actually just run past these guys and not really have to fight as many of them. But I'm gonna fight them, and I think there's an item around here. I'm not positive. You deserve to fall off. That attack tends to go around your shield. And their attacks also have lightning. So he just jumped off. Even though he has wings, he won't fly. He'll just let himself die. There he goes. Yeah, their attacks have lightning. So they tend to bleed through your shield. Because most shields don't have a lot of lightning defense. Wary of the liar, huh? Okay, so you see that we can walk on these, I don't know what to call them. They're kind of like roofs. I don't know what they really are, but this is getting into the part that a lot of people really hate about this area and this game, and I said that already. And it's because you can't do it as easily as you would like. First off, this part's just a little annoying because you're gonna get attacked by two of these, and if you're gonna fight them, it's really hard to fight only one of them. Some poise would have gone a long way there. Yeah, I'm gonna heal. Sometimes the best time to heal is when you have a great opportunity to attack. Oh, that's the reason why people don't like this. Because there are snipers about, and they are using Dragon Slayer great bows, which really hurt. And this guy's gonna kill me if I'm not careful, because I'm not being careful, because I'm thinking about the archers. And in an ideal world, you don't aggro them just yet. You let them not know you're there, but clearly he knows I'm here. What do I want to do? I'm actually going to change my gear around a hair. I'm going to put on the Havel's ring and a lot. How much poise is that? That's a lot of poise. Yeah, why not? We'll go black art into that. Black leather. Oh, there you are. Wow. Do I even need this? Yeah. Only just. I like fat rolling. It looks funny. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna do that. So right now I have 115 poise and quite a lot of defense. Okay, I can't move very quickly at all. I should have switched my shields. I'm going to do that. So basically, I mean, it doesn't take much to be able to run up to here. So this is your kind of your first safe zone. I am going to change my shield to something with more poise. You have 30, or stability. You're 31, but a lot lighter. They're the same weight. Can I even equip that? No. I have anything that's more stable. You're slightly more stable, but not 100% damage block. Alright. So. And here we go. They don't run out of arrows, so you can't do that. But just, mostly if you keep moving, keep your shield up, this part is not hard. It gets a little challenging when you get up on this ledge, which is why I like to have the poise. Ow. Basically, you gotta get over here to the right. And I'm not doing a good job. I gotta run. There we go. Now, I found that a lot of times this guy will just eventually knock himself off this cliff. But sometimes he needs a little help. There he goes. So he knocked himself off the cliff. You don't have to do it this way. You can do it a lot. There are quicker ways to do it. There are, I don't know about easier ways, but there are faster ways to do it. There's actually an item way over there that I don't really care about. I'm pretty sure it's just souls. I changed my mind. What was I wearing? I don't even remember. I seriously don't remember what I was wearing. Not that, clearly. As always on things like this, just watch your menus and your exiting out menus, because yeah, I've been a little overzealous with my button pressings in the past and jumped off or rolled off things, and yeah, it's pretty embarrassing. Oh, that's why. 'Cause I got the freaking giant ass thing. That's why. Alright, I may. Fine. I'll just do this. And pretty much the very next thing after this area is a bonfire, so that's why I'm not too worried about the. As long as you're moving at a pretty good speed, you can avoid their. Oh god, he's gonna knock me off. I'm falling off. I'm falling off. Nope, I jumped off. Pride before the fall. I was fine, and then I jumped off. Alright, so, now that is... Luckily, I'm here. Now, there is quite a bit of souls, and especially humanity and stuff, on that spot. So I really want to, survive to get there, basically. I wonder where the Elite Knight's at, see how that waits out. Is the Black Iron set really that much better? Yes, it is. Why can't I math? Hold on. Alright, so I can't quick roll there. I want that shield again. Let me take off that. 34. Quarter of that is 32. Close. So... No. Not a shame. That should be, yeah. Alright, it's not exactly perfect, but... I want that. Can I do that? I can. Oh, most of the areas, except the way you come into the level, have these levers that'll manipulate these things. These things. So you're not stranded by, strange places of things. So yeah, so that's the death cause that a lot of people really hate about this area, and it really turns them off about almost the entire game. Getting stuck here, losing a lot of stuff, and I was free and clear. I was, I was cleared. I was leaving, and my own stupidity and my own overzealousness, cost me my survival. I look really awkward right now. Oh well. I'm actually gonna go back to the other bonfire because, yeah, am I quick rolling? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the other bonfire because I don't really feel like using up the humanity to kindle that one, and I also don't want to get invaded at this point. But I really want the 10 Estus flasks because I'm going to show you another technique that you can use. you really want to, either way, no matter what you do, you're really probably going to want as much defense as you can muster, as well as 100% block shield. Just because it their arrows do hurt, and it's not something you want to be taking a lot of the hits from. So I'm gonna hit this, so I get my 10 Estus flasks. I wonder. See, a lot of suggestions say that you should use the Slumbering Dragon Crest ring, which I do have, or Ring of Fog, which I don't have. Basically to make you less visible or less likely to aggro as many things, and there is some value to that. It's not just the archers; it's also the I don't know what they're called, gargoyles, I guess. I don't know, the lightning spear guys. I guess they're gargoyles. If you don't want to aggro as many of them, it can definitely be helpful to use that stuff. Personally, I don't, because especially in this situation, I feel like I can get more out of increasing my defense and using my ring slots in other ways. But we'll see. I haven't done this run in a while, so I may be eating my words in a second. I am going to try and get my souls back. I'll probably do it the same way I did last time, where I go after the archer on the right, and then I head back to the left. Here, you can pretty much ignore the guy over there. It's really easy just to pull this guy and not even worry about the one over there. Whether or not you want to fight him, there's no reason that you need to fight both of them. I did not want to get hit already. Awesome start. Utterly awesome. These guys are a little awkward to fight on the stairs because where they hit and such is a little awkward. But it does mean that they kind of reset their positionings a couple times. It's kind of funny to watch that, actually. So I'm just going to go through here, and I know they both won't follow me. Yeah, they just kind of ignore me. So yippee for that. Alright, so if you remember, there are 3 gargoyles here. This area I suggest taking slow and actually taking these guys out. Even if you're planning on running past a chunk of them, these guys are just annoying enough that if you got these guys on your back, what I'm not going to do is I'm probably not going to fight the 2 other ones that are at the base of the tower. Maybe I will. I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of the running past enemies, because I always feel like there's going to be a moment where I want to slow down, or even reevaluate what I'm doing, or backcheck, just check what I'm doing, and I always am concerned that the second I try to do that, I'm gonna be in a plate. I almost fell off. That would have sucked. Just die. That guy felt my wrath. Other things you can do to these archers are actually, there's spots over here where you can shoot one or both of them, and that can make it easier. But yeah, I always just feel like I'm gonna run and I'm gonna be still in their aggro range, and they're just gonna find me or whatever and annoy me. So I tend not to do that. But with a little finesse, you can just run past them. But like I said, I do like to kill the other 2. Yeah, see, this guy's following me, and that's not make or break, but it's annoying. Now, the thing I didn't do last time, which I should have done, is I thought I was going to die right there. Holy crap. Get over here as quickly as possible so that the other archer can't really shoot you. You see, I don't have much poise, and this thing's really messing me pretty good. He's gonna kill me. Oh. So, like I said, again, on these narrow ledges, the bigger weapons are they're just harder to use. You have much more of an issue just bouncing off and things like that. So, I don't remember you doing that. Well, I got my souls back, so no harm there. So, my solution is using greater combustion, but there are plenty of other things that will work just as well. Really? He's got like 1 health left? Fine, just die. So there we go. I honestly thought I was going to fall off for a little bit there, but as you see, I didn't. If you're going for this, go slow, because you can actually run and take fall damage if you're going too quick, or get and like slide. Like I just took fall damage there, so. But sometimes it'll make you slide, and that's not good. So keep an eye on your health. Keep keep control. Keep your feet under you and all that. Now those souls were really not worth the death and hassle, but oh well, I got them. Yeah, you can actually, like, I can see why people really don't like this section. It's a little nerve-wracking and it's a little finicky, I guess, but it's not that bad. So then we go over here and drop down and fog gate. And we enter the main area, I guess you'd say, of Anor Londo. To the left here is the best thing around, bonfire. So, I think with that much insanity, I'm going to call it a video here. Thanks for watching. This has been AZAM Boy Driver. I'll catch you next time with more Dark Souls.